G'day folks, it's DIY Guy 123 here, bringing you another do-it-yourself video. Today I'm going to show you how you can fix this problem with extra slack in your hose reel when the spring has basically recoiled all the way and there's no more spring tension to roll the reel tighter and you're left with all this excess. This could happen if the spring gets tired over time, over use, but it also could happen if you are like me and made the mistake of loosening the nut on the back side, thinking that you needed to do that to take the O-rings out and change them here. So I've got another video on that, on how to change the O-rings and make the any air leaks go away. However, we are where we are. So what you have to do is basically get the spring to a relaxed state. Right, it still is going back, but like not very much. And take the hose out of the keeper. I think this is called a fair leads actually. You want to take the hose out of there, like this. And now hoses have a kind of thing like this that is a retainer of sorts. There's a bolt and a nut on each side of this thing, and basically it makes it so that the hose won't go in past this thing. Well, you need to take that off. So get that out of the way. And now you're going to simply manually thread the hose back on. Well, try not to adjust the reel and try not to knot the hose. So you're going to thread this back on. There might be another way, but this is the easy way I figured out how to do it. Goes, hose goes on. Yeah, you definitely don't want this knotted. And then hose goes on. And then hose goes on. This could also be necessary if you ever change your hose to a new one that's longer, or even just a new one that's the same length or shorter. And if you happen to undo the spring tension on it during that process. And so now you've got all the hose wound up. You're going to simply wind some tension into this. Now you don't want to wind up any more tension than necessary, because it's fine if you just have the hose out a little bit, but if you have the hose out a long way and the spring tension will be so fierce that when you let go of the hose it could snap back and hurt someone or break something. When this flies back in the direction of the hose reel, imagine the mass and the force that would be in that if it hit, you know, a person or a windshield or something. So basically, you can now see there's enough spring tension that's going to haul that up all the way. So just to be sure I don't have any knots before I lock that up with the retainer, I'm going to pull this all out. And there it is. So it's locked in place there now. And I'll put the retainer back on. Before I put this retainer back on, I'm going to hit these bolts with a bit of fluid film because I really don't want them to be a problem later on. And for now, you can just put this anywhere. Okay. You know, I never just let the hose go from a long distance and slam in there. If you do that, it's certainly going to cause this bulb to slide down the hose over time. Eventually you'll notice this getting higher and higher and higher. And so, you know, if you notice that, it's probably a case of you letting the hose go too quickly. So, all right, there you have it. There's your really quick instructions on how to reduce the amount of slack in the hose hanging down and tighten up that spring. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Good luck with your do-it-yourself projects.